Hey guys, welcome back. It's Monty. Welcome to Monty's World. You see it? Welcome to Monty's World. Period. With the crown. I should just put like a period right there. I do have my M&Ms because it's a little story time. So I do have my M&Ms right here to munch on a little bit. Today's video is really just having an open conversation about relationships and about breakups and about depression and about anxiety and about maneuvering through how to heal from all of those things. Yeah, so I'm gonna be very open and very just like a butterfly. I keep saying like I'm like a butterfly, like a caterpillar that just blossomed into this beautiful ass butterfly. Let's just get straight into it. I really wanted to talk about relationships and the correlation between being in a relationship and then being depressed and having anxiety and dealing with a breakup on top of all those things, because that's something that I am going through now. Not like currently going through, but something that I just got over, you know? I think I was able to identify with the fact that I had depression my junior year of high school. Let's fast forward a little bit. So then I get to college. And so when I got to college, that first semester was cool, like it was fun, like I definitely had a lot of fun. I love this sweatshirt. I just want to point this out real quick, you feel me? I just want to point it out real quick because I love this sweatshirt. But my first semester I had a lot of fun, like I met, some cool people, whatever, and kind of went in the closet and shut the door, right? So then my second semester, I got into a relationship, I guess you could call it. Like say that, oh, I just had a piece of hair in my mouth. This is the first time I'm ever about to even say this like publicly, but I got into a relationship with a female. First female I had ever messed with. And she was a lot older than me, but we just clicked. Like we really just clicked. It was my boo. Like that was really my boo, like my baby. But so I got into that situation and I was so like depressed, like really going through it. But now I have this person that is really here for me and really helping me go through these things and really helping me when I have these moments of anxiety and all this stuff. So like I was with her for a few months. It was like kind of towards the end of my second semester. My grandma was dying. I'm from Michigan, so I was in Alabama. My grandma is dying. I'm like 9 hours away from home. I don't have nobody besides my girl and my best friend at this point. I was so depressed, y'all. Like, I really wish I could get into depth about it, but it's so hard to even explain like how depressed I really was. And it was at the point like if I didn't leave school when I did, I would not have seen my grandma before she passed away. So I left. I did not take finals or anything, like I just left. But I had my relationship. Like I still had my relationship. I still had this person that's here with me, that's riding for me, that's being there for me, that's being that support system. My relationship with my mom was in a very bad place at this point because of the fact of it was something very new, me messing with a female. So it was a very hard thing for her to adjust to and to kind of be okay with, because I had always messed with guys. But when I tell y'all, the first time that I seen this girl, like I was genuinely like, bro. Let me kind of tell how I met this person. So I had just got back from Christmas break, and I had told my friend, like, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I was just like, fuck it. If I meet a girl and I vibe with them, then I'm just gonna see where it goes. Like a vibe is a vibe. It's whatever. I'm in school, like it's whatever. So literally, I say that, I promise you, I kid you not, 2 days later, I go into the club and see this girl. And she had been there. Like she had been there and I had been there, but I had never seen her. So I go to the club, I see her, whatever, and I'm just like, damn, this girl fine as fuck. Like she fine as hell. So then, I leave. I don't say anything because I'm scared. Like, I'm not gonna go to no girl. I don't even go to niggas, so I'm really not gonna go to no girls. So I leave. I go to a different club the next night. Then the night after that, I go back to the same club and I see her again, bro. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have to say something. I was like, I have to say something. So I played it off, like went up there like, can I charge my phone? was like, can I charge my phone? Like, she was like, yeah, like, whatever. So then at the end of the night, when I went back to go get my phone, I had my friend go with me. And my friend was like, do you have a girlfriend? And she was like, no. I was like, okay, so what's your Snapchat? So it was just like, oh, I just did it. Like, I just asked for a snap. So then we just started communicating, whatever. We started literally like hanging out every day. We were together all the time, like really became my best friend. So on top of that, I'm already dealing with some shit by myself, you feel me? But now I have this person that is here for me, that's loving me, that's being there for me, just being my friend, even though obviously we were fucking around. But so I became very dependent on her. That's just the base of how whatever. So time to go back. So when it got to be summertime, I was in such a bad place. I was really dealing with a lot of shit from my past that really had me fucked up, like really had me fucked up. And she let me know that it was okay to be open and to feel those things and to be truthful and to just speak my truth and to be okay with my truth when it came to the shit from my past or whatever. So that made me love her even more. Like, now I love you even more because that was the first person that I had been with that I was able to open up to genuinely about shit that I had really gone through. Like, she knows shit that I have never told anybody else, you feel me? So it became like, damn, now I'm really dependent on this person for my happiness. Now I'm really like honing in on this one person for just everything that I need. So it was like around my birthday, I decided that I needed to take a step back from the relationship and I needed to really focus on me. But this is like a week before I'm going, or a couple weeks before I'm going back to college, because I decided I was going to go back to school. And which I wasn't at first. I wasn't gonna go back to school, but I decided I was gonna go back to school. So it was like, okay, are you trying to leave to focus on you, or are you trying to leave because you finna go back to school? You trying to do what the fuck you want to do? And I'm like, no, it's really because I need to focus on myself, right? So long story short, I get back to school and I really wanted to be with her. Like, I really wanted to be with her, but I just knew that it wasn't good for me and that I was way too fucking dependent on somebody else for my happiness. And I was only getting my happiness from this one person, and that shit is unhealthy as fuck. Like, it's so unhealthy. So I get back to school and I did some fucked up shit. Like, I started messing with somebody else that I had previously messed with before, and it was really just because I was trying to get over her. Like, I ended up getting back together. But when we got back together, I was in such a dark place within myself. Like, not even on the relationship aspect of it, but just with Amani. Like, I did not love myself. I was unhappy as fuck with myself. I was unhappy with the fact that I was in school and I hated it so much. I knew that it wasn't what I really wanted to do, and I knew what I wanted to do. I was scared. I was scared of the judgment. I was scared of how my family would feel. I was worried about everybody else but me. We done got back together, so now I'm never letting you go again. Like, now I will never hurt you again. Like, I'm all the fuck in. Like, I'm all in. But it was still like, okay, I'm so unhappy, so I'm still getting my, like, everything from her. My happiness, everything I'm getting from her. I'm a very, very loving person. I love love. I love to love, especially with you, because I was really in love with you, you know what I'm saying? But I could not give it. Like, I genuinely could not pour into her how she was pouring into me, because I did not have it even to pour into myself, you know what I'm saying? So it became like, damn, like, I'm giving this girl all of this, I'm making her happy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but she cannot give the same to me. So it became toxic. It became like, yeah, we really loved each other, and yeah, there was a lot of good fucking moments, but it was a lot of arguing, a lot of me and my anxiety, like, would really fuck with me, and my anxiety would really have me thinking shit that just was not even like there, and it would just blow up. The arguments that could have been this fucking big, like, became this big because it was just like, bro, my anxiety was so fucking bad. And so we go through all that, whatever, and we ended up breaking up. And in really kind of like March March time, and that's the time that I officially moved to Atlanta. So I officially moved to Atlanta and my relationship is over. So now I'm here. I was so depressed. Like, literally, when I tell you guys, I think I stayed in my room for like 2 weeks straight. Like, did not leave my room. I go home to really try to heal myself, to really try to get my shit together, right? And when I do that, it was like, I thought that those 2 weeks of me being in Atlanta was the bottom. But when I got home, it was like the war had just fucking began within myself. Like, I was in the pit, like, of my depression. I was in the deepest, darkest pits of my depression, of my anxiety, of my fear, of life. Like, my life, I was at the lowest point of my fucking life, I promise you. And then it was this one fucking weekend where I was just like, my anxiety was going crazy, y'all. Like, it was going fucking nuts. I could not sleep. I really could not sleep. I couldn't eat anything. Like, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? My ex is really fucking with somebody else. Like, I just kept thinking and kept thinking and kept thinking and kept thinking it. And I remember I asked, and she was like, no, like, no. Bro, when I tell you, like, 3 days later, I asked again, because it was like, at this point, bro, like, you lying, dog. Like, she was just like, yeah. When I tell you, bro, I'm in Michigan and she's down here, and I was like, oh, I'm finna go home. I'm finna go back to Atlanta. I'm finna fuck some shit up. And so that was like, my heart fell into the pit of my stomach. And so now, not only am I going through all this other shit, not only am I really dealing with my depression at like the worst level, now you want to tell me that you're fucking with somebody else, right? So then it became to the point where I was like, bro, like, I have so much shit ahead of me, and I have so much shit that I want to do, and I have real goals, and God has a plan for me. When I tell you, God really has a plan for me to fucking succeed, and for me to be the best Amani that I could ever be. So I became vulnerable enough to cry out to God. I cried out, screamed, like, please hear me. You know what I'm saying? Please hear me. Like, I need you, God. I need you. And I was at my most vulnerable, naked, bare naked, feeling like I have to just give it all to him. So I just started praying constantly, like, really praying, really praying, like, God, I need you to take this depression away from me. I need you to take this anxiety away from me. I need you to heal my broken heart. I need you to really be here for me, because I ain't got nobody else. Like, it was really me and God at this point, really me and God, because I didn't have nobody else. And so, I mean, I had my friends and stuff, but, you know, you feel so alone. So then Janae dropped Triggered, and I just had that shit on replay, like, really listening to it, like, crying, okay? Like, crying, because I'm like, bro, I really love this girl. I really love her, but me being with her is so fucking not good for me. It's really not good for me right now. Like, I need to let her go, right? So I started listening to Triggered over and over, and that was kind of like very therapeutic for me. Like, it really helped me get out a lot of shit. And this is like 2 weeks before I was about to leave. So I started getting a lot fucking better, just really getting my happiness and really finding my peace within myself, really finding what makes me love me and what makes me this boss ass bitch that I really have been preaching that I was, but really wasn't feeling like I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bitch didn't feel like Eva. And when I got back to Atlanta, it was like God took me from the person that I was and just molded me into the person that I knew I was gonna always fucking be. And I'm not saying it was easy when I got back. I'm not saying that my depression just suddenly went away, because it definitely was moments where I thought about everything. It was definitely moments where I thought about the hurt. It was definitely moments when I thought about the heartbreak. It was definitely moments when I thought about shit from my past, from goddamn 10, 15 years ago. You feel me? So it was definitely moments, but it every day became easier. Every day became, oh, I wake up today and I'm not thinking about her as much. I wake up today and I'm really happy. Like, I'm really waking up happy. I am really able to say I'm Eva the Diva. I'm that bitch. And believe it. Okay? And believe it. Let's start trying to date. I think I was so scared because I was really just in love. And I think I was so scared because a part of me really wanted to believe that we would get back together. A part of me really wanted to believe that we were going to work it out. But then it was like, I had to let go of control. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you got to be okay either way. Like, if y'all get back together 10 years from now, okay. But if you never see her again, okay. But you have to make sure that you're good either way, that you're happy. It's not about to just fade away because y'all never finna be back together. No, fuck that. I'm gonna be happy. I was like, okay, let me try to date a little bit. Let me try to, you know what I'm saying? Because bitch is cute. So let me try to see if I can make some shape. So it was like, kind of entertain people like here and there. Like, now I will kind of entertain somebody here and there, like text message somebody, whatever. But it's just like, I'm so focused on me, and I'm so focused on my inner peace, and I'm so focused on work. It was like, damn, do I really want to get into another relationship? Because I do love love. I do love relationships. I do love having that person that you can talk to about everything. But for me, it was like, my old shorty was really my best friend. Like, we talked about everything. There was nothing that happened in my life that she didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like, I don't really want to give nobody else that right now. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody else about shit I got going on. I don't want to lay up with nobody else. I don't want to be booed up with nobody else, because that's just not where I'm at right now. Like, I'm genuinely just focused on me. Just me. If it was to ever be a time where it was a conversation, or if it was a, could this work? Could we make it work? Could we? I think for me, it's like, bro, you had me. You had me. The most down, the most solid, the finest, the baddest, the best, bitch. You had the best. Fuck, you had the best, and you left. But if you didn't leave, I wouldn't be here where I am now. And I would not be this beautiful butterfly that I have blossomed the fuck into. And I wouldn't love myself more than I could ever love another person again. And that was the biggest lesson for me in everything, was that people are gonna leave. People are gonna leave. A motherfucker will tell you that they love you. A motherfucker will tell you that they want to spend the rest of their lives with you. But anybody can leave. And once you are okay with knowing that anybody can fucking leave you, that anybody can leave you at any given moment, family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, it don't matter. Anybody can walk away from you. Once you get that shit in your head, and once you become okay and secure in knowing that, bro, there will be nothing that can affect you no more. And once you become secure in yourself, and once you have that genuine happiness in yourself, there will be nothing that could fucking make you unhappy anymore. And that's just what the fuck it is, period. Like, that's just what it is. So this journey for me has been the most eye-opening, the most loving, the most freeing, because now I'm freer than I've ever been. And I feel completely and utterly in love with me, and just happy with me, happy with Amani, and feeling like the sky is really the limit and beyond. Like, there is no fucking limit, and the sky ain't even the limit. There is no limit for me. Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I can do whatever I put my mind to. I can make whatever moves I want to make and be okay regardless. I don't never need nobody to make me happy again. I don't never need anybody to give me my happiness again, because I'm gonna always have me, period. So I'm saying all that to say, and I just told that whole long story to say, When you feel yourself depending on somebody else for your happiness and for your joy, I'm not saying leave them, but sometimes you gotta leave. Sometimes you have to leave. Sometimes you have to walk away. Sometimes you have to really fucking feel it, because I had to really, really feel it. I had to really, really feel the emotions of losing this person that I really loved. And obviously I'm still not all the way through. I haven't deleted one picture. I haven't deleted nothing, because it's a process, and it takes time to really let go of something like that. But once you do, because baby, don't think because I didn't delete no motherfucking pictures, the bitch ain't over fucking now, because that ain't it. That's not the case. That bitch is over it. But it just takes a little minute. It takes a little minute to, really let go. But for me, I had to really feel it. I had to go through the grieving. I had to go through the looking at the pictures and just crying and really just being like, fuck. My relationship is over. This person that I stayed with, this person that I slept with, this person that I made a family with is gone. And I have to be okay regardless. But when you are going through moments like that, and when you're letting go of something that you thought was true love, and I'm not saying that it wasn't true love, because I genuinely think it was, but when you are going through the process of that, let yourself feel it. Don't rush yourself. Don't fucking rush yourself. Please don't. Don't rush yourself. Don't feel like, oh my God, let me hurry up and start messing with somebody else. Let me hurry up and try to get with somebody else. Let me hurry up and try to start fucking somebody else to get over it. No, feel it. Feel it, because once you feel it, and once you go through those emotions, and once you really fucking deal with the breakup, and deal with the hurt, and deal with the heartbreak, and deal with the pain, and deal with the memories, you can walk in the club and see that person and walk right the fuck past them like they don't even exist. You're okay. And you know that you're going to be okay, because you dealt with it. You really fucking dealt with the relationship. You really dealt with the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. You dealt with it. And so be confident in that. Be so fucking secure in the fact that you know that you were the best person in the world for them, and that nobody will ever do them how you do, or how you did, okay? In every sense of the word. What? Be secure in that. Be happy with that. Be glad with that, okay? Feel good. Feel good when you think about it. Feel fucking amazing. Feel amazing about the fact that you came out on the other side stronger than you ever thought you would have ever been. Because I came out on this other side a person that I always knew that I was gonna become, but that I was so fucking scared to become. And now that I'm her and she is me and we are one, God is just going to continue to bless me, and that's all I could ever ask for. And that's it. So anybody that's out there dealing with depression or anxiety, like, you're not alone. You're not alone. It's not easy. It's not something that's just going to go away. It's a process. I don't want to cry, but it's a process. It's a journey every day. It's a choice to wake up happy. It's a choice. It's a choice to let other people and things around you and breakups and makeups and all of that. It's a choice to let that shit affect you. It really is. So don't. If it's not good for you, then it's just not good for you, and that's okay. It's okay to leave somebody if they're not good for you. It's okay. It's okay. That doesn't mean that the love wasn't there. That doesn't mean that they love you any less. That doesn't mean that you love them any less. It doesn't. That doesn't mean that it's never gonna work out. That doesn't mean that you guys are never gonna come back together and find each other again. It doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. But it just means that in this particular moment, in this particular time, I know for me in this particular time, it's just not meant to be. It's just not meant to be, and that's okay. That's okay. No love lost. No love lost. I still stay solid. I still stay 10 toes motherfucking down. Period. Still the realest to ever do it. Ever. My flaws and all. Still the realest to ever fucking do it. Though no, my little quick little journey that I just took you guys on in a matter of 20 minutes. Let's try that. 20 minutes. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys got at least a little something from this video, and a little something from me, and a little something from what I've been through. And I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. And I'll be back soon.